I got it. I got it. Give me half a second. I keep wanting to spell angel hair like, you know, hair. And that's not right. We're talking about a bunny. Okay, Discord has been punged. We are good to go. I'm gonna switch my thing over to let's put it on after hours, so that way after hours can stop having. There's this one video that keeps showing up on after hours, and I have to watch it every single time. I don't know what the. I need to figure out what the name of it is. Give me half a second. Here it is. This step, a step through the fire and the flames. That is fucking banger, man. Like, are you kidding me? It's some anime girly girl like show with like through the fire and the flames cut into it. It's fucking great, dude. Anyway, I know you can't see. Let me get let's get the screen region back up. Display. All right, there we are. Remembering Angel Hair. This is by the East Patch. If you want to go find this on YouTube. A little bit of analog horror for you today. I think we're gonna skip out on jail because it's gonna distract us from watching this. In a 6-week event, what was buried? What was waiting? Okay, so this is like the trailer for it.
My name is Angel Gabby. What's yours?
Garfield.
That's a beautiful name. It's wonderful to meet you, and I hope we can be friends.
Why have I seen these furries before? Because of Garfield. May we have subtitles? Or some loudness? I've turned both up, yeah. Yeah, so the creator of this actually made that, that meme of, like, Fred going, Garfield, every single time she talked to him. Let me pull up YouTube chat, there we go. Let me know how the levels are before, or again. So this tape in a thrift store, it overwhelmed me with feelings of comfort. Everyone loves their first furry experience. Some people never get over it. We call them furries. But when I put in, the tape wasn't the same. Oh no. So last night I dug up the recorded copies. So I can show you. I sent you Rev Art on Tumblr. Thank you, Count
Angel Gabby. Oh, Angel Gabby.
Good morning, Francis. I love to hear you call. Oh, have you brought a new friend with you?
Yes, but I'm fearful, Angel Gabby. I never know what to say.
That's okay, Francis. Meeting new people doesn't have to be scary.
But
Just
you could make it
introduce
scary
yourself
by
and ask
adding a
them to
knife.
do the same. Hello there. My name is Angel Gabby. What's yours?
Colin.
That's a beautiful name.
Thanks.
It's wonderful to meet you.
What
and
is
I hope
this?
we can be
Analog
friends.
horror? Hey, cute stuff. I love you.
Fear should never control you, Francis. I'll show you how to meet someone new.
You just go to the bar and you order them a shot.
First, you introduce yourself and ask them to do the same. Hello there. My name is Angel Gabriel. What's yours?
Colin.
It's wonderful to meet you, Jonah.
Nope.
I hope I can be a good friend to you.
I thought I remember having the show having a main character named Jonah. It was special because my name was Jonah too.
Another way to make friends is to share things you like. Can you think of a toy or storybook that's special to you?
Warhammer.
That's great. Sharing something important lets others learn about what makes you special.
Too loud? I'll turn it down a bit.
Another way to make friends is to share things you like. Can you think of a toy or storybook that's special to you? That's a great book. Just like Babe, you can grow up to do whatever you want, Jonah. That's what makes you special.
The series had 6 episodes. I had to check them all. Okay, so there's inconsistencies with the recorded version and the VHS copy. Is Jessica Rabbit a furry because her husband is a rabbit? So, some of you guys are in relationships and you guys are furries, right? And some of you guys have to be in relationships, are furries, and you are not in a relationship with another furry. Does that make them a furry? You're going too deep? No. I have a 5-meter furrification field around me. Is Belle from Beauty and the Beast a furry? I'm not gonna lie, when, like, every single time the Beast gets transformed into a human, I'm like, oh. Like, it's always such a downgrade. And the one with Emma Watson, like, I think that both me and Tilda went, oh, as soon as he appeared. Because it was just like, he's not hot. So, like, what the fuck is the point? That was a lot of fun to see in the theaters. That movie was manic. Like, the fact that, like, as soon as they're like, we should riot, someone immediately set shit on fire, and it was like, not here. Let's do that somewhere else. Also, it was the first time that Disney had a gay character in it for the 3rd or 4th or 5th time. Yeah, we were laughing so fucking hard when they started setting the town on fire. Also, what the fuck cursing him because, like... He was a brat, alright? He was a brat. I get that. The Beast, he was a brat, but, like... He was a child. You know? And then, why did all of his, like... helpers, like, they're fucking broke as shit. Like, why do they have to get in trouble? The Enchantress was a fucking bitch. Are you kidding me?
Each night before I go to bed, bend my knees and I bow my head. I pray to the
Wreath of Life. It doesn't show up anywhere. Episode 2, differences no longer subtle. Yeah, they were pretty subtle.
It's a beautiful day, Francis. We shouldn't take it for granted.
Oh, but Gabby, how can I have the strength to face the day?
Oh,
All the
mood.
rain has got me shivery and sad.
Mood.
Oh, Francis, it's simple. Faith and hope give us the strength to face
Oh.
every challenge. It may not make us physically strong, but it can give us resolve and fortitude when we need it.
I
Okay.
could certainly use some fortitude.
The sun is warm sometimes, Jonah, but you shouldn't forget the moments when it burns you.
Oh, but Gabby,
times when it burns
how can
you?
I have the strength to face the day? All the rain has got me shivery and sad.
You will need strength to be resilient during times of comfort,
What?
and fortitude to be brave during times of heat. I can show you how to
could
be
certainly
stronger,
use some fortitude.
even though you're so small.
Okay.
The rain has flooded the path back to my home. How will I ever cross? Oh, despair.
You'll never cross if you give in to despair, friend Francis. Let's follow the stream and look for a narrow crossing. This will do us a lot more good than surrendering to despair.
I see, Gabby.
I mean,
This
true.
hope is giving me a lot of strength.
God made the ocean.
The rain has flooded the path back to my home. How will I ever cross? Oh, despair.
In the darkest times, you must never despair, Jonah. It is our greatest enemy. Strength will be your ally, and I will show you how to be strong.
I see, Gabby. This hope is giving me a lot of strength.
We feel safest where we go to sleep. Do you want your room to feel safe?
Okay. I thought it was luck that she always knew what I
Let me
needed.
Show you how you can be stronger than your enemy. Like David's little pebble against Goliath.
Uh-huh.
This little chair is going to be stronger than anyone who comes to your door.
Oh.
If we put it backwards like this, it will be like your own lock and key. Look at that! It's so strong. Now let's get in the closet. The dark can be scary, but it can also be peaceful. Instead of letting the sounds and darkness make you fearful, look at God's blessings and concentrate hard on something you're thankful for. This is how your mind can be strong too. I like to take a big, slow breath to keep me calm. Would you like to try?
No. I never want to breathe.
Very good, Jonah. Now you don't have to be scared, even if he finds you.
Who? Yeah. The unknown? Abusive dad situation, maybe? I mean, so far, this is well done. You know?
What is that? It's the unknown.
No! Strongly implied. Yeah.
Hello there. No.
What was that song? Oh, that was, from the Nutcracker.
I'm not Angel Gabby. She's busy today, so I have the privilege of answering your questions on her behalf. I sure hope I can do a good job for y'all.
I like the
Oh,
badger.
Our first letter is from Bleeding Heart Doves. She asks if there are any other angel hairs. What a lovely question. Thank you, Bleeding Heart Doves. Personally, I haven't met any angels other than Gabby. She's my dearest friend. My only friend, really. Anyway, there's certainly more angel hairs out there, but they have a lot of responsibilities that keep them very busy.
Like Guardian
Here's some
Angel?
collected over time of some of Gabby's angel friends. Aren't they lovely?
Those are cool.
Our next question is from Stephanie. Thanks for writing, Steph. Oh my. She writes, are there any demon hairs? As a matter of fact, there's quite a diverse lexicon of... she doesn't like me talking about all that. But sometimes, when Gabby and I get a little giddy together, she'll tell some stories. I sure wish I could share more. But just know that demon hares don't always appear as plainly as a rabbit with horns. Sometimes they look like an opportunity or a feeling. Well, I'm sure glad you wrote to us, Steph, and Gabby sends her love. Keep writing in, friends. Gabby loves to hear you call. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Rabbit with horns, that sounds like a jackalope. Jackalopes are demon hares. Angel Gabby had discovered a secret.
I mean, so far, so good. Okay, I love you too, sweetheart. I'll see you when you get home. Episode 3, she broke character mid-show.
I'll feel safer with this, the way you wield that sword.
These are nice props to demonstrate God's armor. But remember, Francis, the real sword of the Spirit isn't a weapon. Ephesians says it's the sharp wit and powerful depth of his word.
Right.
Oh, good. I'm no
This is
good
like a
friend.
really common Bible verse to teach kids because swords and shields are fucking cool. I've seen like multiple different cartoon shows that were like Christian themes explicitly go over that verse for some reason.
In actual battles.
Not
with
once
these
if he's
little
not
arms.
coming back for a while.
What?
I'll pray for you with the
Jonah, you're a very brave and very special one of God's children. No, it's all right if you weren't listening. Do you remember what we decided to do if you're ever afraid? I want you to take that off the table very carefully, only holding the handle. It might be heavy. Use both hands. Can you hold it up so I can see what kind it is?
You are a very special boy.
Now that we've got the pieces apart, let's think of somewhere to hide them where nobody can use them for harm. No, Jonah, not the kitchen. A lot of people hide things in the kitchen and there's too much traffic for it to be safe. No, not the toy chest in your room. It would be very incriminating. We can learn that word later, but it could get you into trouble.
Lord in the
That's fucking wild.
Good. Now, see if you can put the book back in front of it. Wonderful job. Be slow and steady as you climb back down.
I think the belt of truth doesn't quite fit around me. Does that mean I'm extra honest, or...?
I'll always be
Well,
your
in any
warrior,
case,
Jonah.
Now even a
I
little
hope we'll
fellow
never
like
have
I think
to
it's
draw
a gun.
weapon.
Hare, as a warrior
But
of
as
the
your
Lord.
guardian angel,
Thank you.
I'll always be ready.
Yeah, someone said that the audio quality is too good for this series for it to be a an actual Christian show. But I think it's for the best that they didn't make it ass like an actual like let's we're gonna and like the animation's too good. Like animation for like really like straight to VHS style analog or Christian stuff is usually where they just don't even bother with the animation. It's like what is it, Phoenix Home Entertainment kind of level. So yeah, they could have made it more like the real thing, but everyone would just think that it was shit. So I feel like they'd made some changes so that way it wouldn't be shit. Also, you can kind of excuse that by going, this is like demon possessed or angel possessed, whatever the fuck the case may be. So it's fine.
Although I love you, it's goodbye.
Something tore us apart.
I won't be waiting when you
Am I complicit? Episode 4.
I'm sorry, Gabby. I was scared you'd be mad at me, but I shouldn't have lied.
No, you shouldn't have. It hurt my feelings that you would take one of my.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Gabby.
I
I
accidentally
was
clicked
scared
to the
you'd
end.
be mad at me, but I shouldn't
It's
have
got
lied.
that rotation
No, you
of
shouldn't have.
flash
It hurt my
animation.
feelings that you would take one of my angel feathers, but it hurt me so much more that you would lie about it, Francis.
Will you ever forgive me?
The Bible tells us to forgive, but Proverbs 19 also warns us about the consequences of lying. Do you think we should forgive Francis now that he's apologized? We should?
No. Hello?
What is that? It's the end dog.
I'm sorry, that was a real phone call. We might have to stay in Texas based on the fact that we can't find an apartment in Maine, and so I'd called the front office about extending our lease, and they said that this one had been rented out, but there might be other ones that we can get into. So, yeah, it just everyone is just kind of ghosting me right now. And it's kind of very frustrating. Yeah, we need to get out of here. Like, this is turning into a religious hellscape, and we don't want to be here. I mean, they banned Pornhub. They banned my wank bank. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm trying to lighten the mood a bit. But no, actually they did. Well, functionally they did. It's not a ban, but all porn websites now have to get your identification before you move in. Or are you, I'm sorry. You have to age verify by using your ID. I'm sorry. I've been doing so much moving shit. I just went with that. So because of the ID requirement, Pornhub was just like, that's a bad idea. Because what's going to happen is that first they're going to do where you need an ID, and then they're going to go, okay, you need to send us all the porn that these people were watching because they might be committing a crime, you know? They might be committing a crime where they're enjoying gay porn or whatever. Or, you know, it doesn't meet their standards. You know? So I think that it's like unironically the crime of being gay. That hasn't happened yet, but I suspect that that will happen. We might have to pick somewhere other than Maine, because no one in Maine is actually like actually paying attention to us. Yeah, actually the TikTok ban is actually really bad. I looked into it. It's not just TikTok. First off, they're saying that they need to divest any and all from China. But more importantly, they can basically just shut down anything that they want, and get any information that was used on that platform. It's much more wide-reaching. It is, think of it as like the Patriot Act 2.0. It's actually bad. On a positive note, E621 has banned AI art. Well, that's good. So, yeah, why don't we watch this instead?
That's very nice of you. It shows a lot of courage to be merciful toward others. Francis, I forgive you.
That's so kind of you, Gabby.
We meet at night and
I'm sorry, Gabby. I was scared you'd be mad at me.
Well, I fucking
but I
am.
shouldn't have lied.
No, you shouldn't have.
Honesty is important, Jonah. You should always tell the truth. If you know you're going to be in trouble, you should create a truth for later.
Will you ever forgive me?
Go to a friend's house when something bad happens, and you won't have to lie about it when they ask you later. They are going to ask you what happened, Jonah, so you have to make sure you're gone when the time comes. We have to make sure you only have truth to tell.
Wow.
but I forget.
That's fucking wild.
You can forgive Francis if you want, but it will be difficult to ever trust him again. Revelations warns us of the place prepared for liars. It's up to you, Jonah. What would you like me to do?
Why are there results? Okay, first off, this series is well done. Character designs are good. Why are you guys searching for porn of it? The show's got more porn than Potionomics. If the developers of this are watching, people like it. You know, they like what you have going on. So there's that.
It's all right. Take your time and think about it. It's not an easy decision.
Water crews arrived and were able to essentially close the floodgates, but not before the damage was done.
It's gonna take
I was thinking the same thing. I'll help you however I can.
but I forget I ever saw your face. And
I can't even say, yeah, this... No, you can say, yeah, this looks great. By just not knowing how many entries there are for this series on E420, 69, or whatever the fuck it is. I did see that, Coyote. That was actually my first, like, time I saw this series. I don't know the number off the top of my head, man. That website, people, chat says that it's for fucking furry shit. I'm not a furry. It's E621. The only reason I know it is because people keep saying it in chat. E621, the number is somehow based on a type of salt. Okay. I'm not a furry, but that beast from Beauty and the Beast, though. Listen, you motherfucker. Okay. You cannot tell me that the human version is better than the beast version. The beast version has something going on. The human version looks like a fucking generic ass Disney prince. We're not fighting over this because I'm fucking right. Does this make Belle a furry? No, she's a monster fucker. Gaston is lesser than the human beast. MSG is coded as E621. Oh, okay. Monster fuckers are furries. If I were a monster fucker or a furry, I'd know, wouldn't I? Wouldn't I? To the creators of this series, I'm really sorry. I'm trying to watch it. I really am. Newcomer, thank you for the 5 months of support. Hey Rev, do you have any idea where I can find good TTS maps with 40k with terrain and everything? Not like the map with the dice rolls and everything. You just gotta search like 10th edition, and from there you can find them. If you get onto the Warhammer Discord, you can go from there. I'll be releasing a video tomorrow explaining how to play Warhammer for $20. Which, you know, if you watch the Snufkin thing was just me telling people to commit crimes and trying to start like an anarchist commune. So like, there's that. Cat.
Some children may break many balloons, and the experimenter may try to find out whether he feels any guilt about the destruction.
When the wind blows, the cradle rocks, the bow breaks, and down come our babies, cradles and all.
Children witnessing violent events on television.
Beginning at 1 year of age, the child is trying to interpret what he sees.
And he feels danger. Get back to your home.
That are a little different.
Whether it's exposure to the television programming itself or the family and social conditions that lead to children spending a lot of time watching it.
Unfortunately, if the child does not...
I remember like there was like a huge thing back in the 90s about Power Rangers being really bad for kids. I don't think this is someone having mental illness is spooky. I think it's better than that. Hopsy, thank you for the 85 months of support. Hey, Luigi guy. I remember watching Power Rangers. I watched Bond as a kid. I didn't like the sex scenes because I didn't get what was going on. I also thought I thought that thought vaginas were in a different spot as a kid. You know? Because of Bond. Where? Okay. Like more front facing. Like in between where it actually is and the belly button. Like just fucking around the corner. So it'd be like a straight shot, you know? Okay, hold on. Let me... Like a front butt. Here, hold on. Let me draw a diagram. Don't worry, Twitch. All right, here's a drawing, okay? Let me make it bigger. Okay, here's a drawing, right? All right, so you got your belly button up there, right? Now if you're an innie, you got a bit there, right? It's there rather than here. Rev, what? I was a fucking child. I think I get what you're saying. I have no idea how I thought that people chicks pissed. No idea how I thought that worked. Furries have a similar problem with buttholes, to be fair. You ever read something that makes you realize that, like, it's sort of like when you're out in public and you hear two people talking. And one of them says something real, like, kind of out of pocket. And the other one goes, "We'll talk about that when we get home." And you're just walking past. So you realize that you just were you just experienced a part of an argument that you have no fucking context for. Like, what they said wasn't that out of pocket. It was just kind of a weird thing. They'd be like, "Oh man, these shoes look like they would go great with that dress." And then she goes, "We'll talk about this when you get home." It's like, what the fuck was that? Sometimes I read things in chat that are like that, where it's just like, I realize there's a lot more depth to this conversation, but I'm really fucking glad I'm not a part of it. I love being dumb as fuck sometimes. Yeah. A lot of furry artists draw them way too high up for context. Yeah, it's... You can... Ooh, sitting there silently while your friend's parents yell at each other. Or at their kid. And you're just sort of like... Anyway, I watched a lot of violent shit as a kid, and I turned out all right.
Smile. We cannot infer that he is not comprehending the event.
If it's the programming itself, the burden appears to fall on the film industry.
Whatever the combination is, it seems to be a fairly lethal combination.
I don't feel like...
One of their neighbors kept on looking for them until they were found.
If placed in a dark room, he would probably open his eyes while searching.
Knowing less sometimes is a less thing. I did check out the Monument Mythos, yes.
Meanwhile, as an old friend used to say, good night and good luck.
Yeah, I can't tell if the child actually was involved, but it sounds like the child was being told to, like, leave, so that way they...
Hello there. I'm afraid Angel Gabby couldn't be here today, but she's so thrilled with all the mail that's come in. Y'all are really writing a lot.
You got your lobotomy at Claire's?
So
Did they use the piercing gun?
I'll do my best to get through as much as I can.
I remember my aunt being, like, severely against D&D. I mean, she probably saw some shit, because she did social work, but, like... And then my parents were against it as well, until, like, I actually ended up, like, playing it some. And they were like, oh. It's just a nerd thing.
Let's see, here's a couple. Honey Bunny asks if there are other types of angel animals, and Tin Moose wants to know if there are other magical creatures. What fascinating questions. Thanks for being so curious, you two. Of course there aren't other magical creatures. Gabby isn't magical after all. If you see a magical creature, it's probably an unholy apparition trying to lure you into trouble.
Okay.
Trust me, even the friendly ones can be a wolf in sheep's clothing. As for other angel animals... Let's see, what do we have next? Coy asks if there is anyone in the woods besides the angel and the badger. My name is Francis.
Poor Francis.
And Natalia asks if there will be more friends showing up. Well, don't worry, Natalia and Coy. The forest is always buzzing with life. Today's just a little quiet. Okay,
I want to live in a little
next we have
fucking hole in the
couple
ground like a
letters from
badger.
Stone and Doom Gamer 3000. What lovely names. Thanks for writing, friends. They ask what Gabby's duties are, and if other angels like to come down and help. I think you'll be interested to know that Gabby has a lot of very busy...
Yeah, I
angel
want to be a
friends.
hobbit.
They have a lot of work to do all over the world, and their duty is to help those in need. If you keep an eye out, maybe you'll spot your local angel Hare hopping around and helping people. Alrighty, next is a letter from Frog. Frog asks how we get these letters, and if we know where they're coming from. What a funny question. We get our letters through the mail like everyone else, Frog. And they come from curious little writers just like you tuning in to watch your friends. Speaking of friends, our next letter is from R. Pakula. They write, do you know how you became Jonah's guardian angel? Do you remember anything about Jonah? Inky Lemon asks, how high can Gabby fly? What a funny question. Thanks for writing, Inky Lemon. I've seen Gabby fly so high, she disappears right into the sun. I don't know how to measure it in units of science, but she certainly is a good flyer.
Okay.
That's all the time we have for today, friends. I appreciate your patience, and I hope you'll stay in touch. It's very comforting to know so many of you want to learn more about Gabby. She loves to hear you call. Goodbye. Oh, wait a minute. There's another letter here from a Vinay, Vinier, Vinay, Vinime,
Last
Never
name?
mind, I can't pronounce it.
I feel I'm falling apart, 'cause I know I've lost my
That's a lovely drawing, Jonah. That's silly, Jonah. People can't fly.
losing right from the start.
Don't worry. We can stay here as long as you need me to.
Never be the same.
Oh, live stream an episode.
I hope you're having as much fun as I am.
That's such a cool way of doing an arc.
The colors show other animals that they're dangerous. We can be dangerous too, Jonah.
I love that.
We can keep them away with just our banner.
I don't want to feel safe. I want to feel dangerous.
Angel Gabby. Oh, Angel Gabby.
Hello?
Twitch stream?
Gabriel? Angel Gabby?
Good morning, Francis. I love to hear you call. Have you brought a new friend with you?
Yes, but I'm fearful, Angel Gabby. I never know what to say.
Oh my god. What? It's me. Jonah, I'm here.
This was legit
Do
streamed.
you remember me?
That's cool.
I'm so happy to see you, Jonah.
That animation quality was really good.
You've grown.
Two viewers unlisted. That's wild as well. Yeah, I really love the vibe of this, dude. Apparently I can skip the music ones. And this is just a music one. There's an extra gift this Easter. Fuck off, this is where it ends. No, I don't want that. This is where season 1 ends. Oh, okay, that's fine then. Okay, I thought we only had one season at this point. Activity series. I love activities.
Hello. Happy Easter. He is risen.
Yep.
He is risen indeed, Francis. Are you ready to celebrate this special day with our friends?
Oh, yes, Gabby. Only, I'm not sure how. Can you help?
Of
No.
course. Will you follow along with us?
Okay.
That's great.
So how do we start?
We start with some eggs. Now we'll be using... Oh no, careful! That's why we'll be using boiled eggs. Let's get a parent to help, okay? No, with a parent.
Oh, my.
All right. Now we have everything set up. Let's
Wait, how
go
did
over our
you-
materials.
Wouldn't the mom see this? Like, if Gabby is like, go get a parent, she did. Oh, right. So she like knew, right? It was implied that he was left alone a lot. He was an abandoned child. The mom didn't realize it was interactive, maybe. But like, could be in a Candle Cove thing where it's like adults all static.
We have hard-boiled eggs, cups full of dyed water, and paints. Now, egg painting comes from an early...
The video of all the child psychology stuff shows shots with letters she wrote. I assume to them? No, because he saw her as an adult. What? Wait, saw Gabby as an adult? There's some letters in the last video about the kid's mom, letters to the kid's mom to cease and desist contacting about Angel Hare. So she's on to something. Okay. Interesting. Nop, thank you for the 32 months of support. I knew that, like, her mom is aware of the situation because, like, he says in the previous video, like, she knows more than I could possibly know, or something along those lines.
early Mesopotamian metaphor for the Holy Trinity, and Christians would paint them red to represent the crucifixion. But today, we can paint whatever we like in all sorts of colors.
We can paint whatever we like?
Well, I would paint something that matters to you, like a special flower, favorite image, or
Garfield.
missing memory.
Ooh, fun.
Now, first we have to dye the egg to get a base color we can paint on top of. You have to be careful because dye is a potent stain. So if you use your spoons to carefully lower your... See, now your hands are going to stay that color.
I'm all done, Gabby.
Hey, no?
Actually, I'll take that, Francis. How about you try another one?
Francis,
All right.
are you evil?
Okay, now that your egg and hands and shirt are all dyed, we can get to the paint. Remember that eggs are round, so we have to cover each and every side of them.
I will say, I think it's really endearing, and I hope it stays this way, that, like, Gabby seems to actually be legitimately looking out for Jonah's self-interest. Like, in so many of these, it's like, the analog core is, like, trying, like, it's cursed and trying to kill them, and it's, God bad. And I'm not Christian at all, but I think it's, like, kind of interesting that it's, like, benevolent for now. I hope it stays that way, because it's kind of sweet. And it's something that I haven't seen.
I like to surround my egg in palm fronds to remind me of promises made.
How does this look, Gabby?
Make another, Francis.
All right.
Oh, careful! You're actually trying to keep all the paint on the egg. No, we'll eat them later, once it's dry and out of the shell.
Look what I made, Gabby. I'll start again.
It's okay. The egg itself is just for fun.
God, that's so weird.
What's important is to remember the message, which is that someone was willing to die to keep you from harm. You can always have faith in that, Jonah.
Happy Easter. Angel Gabby. Oh, Angel Gabby.
So, okay, in order to get the interaction again, he's streaming it. So is he streaming the VHS copy? The one that is immutable? Or is he streaming the recorded copy? Gabby?
Angel Gabby. Gabby.
Oh, that's not good.
Angel Gabby. Oh, Angel Gabby. Gabby.
Uh-oh. That's not Pog.
Good morning, Francis. I love to hear you call.
I think the logic is that Twitch is recording the stream.
Wonderful to meet you, Jonah. I hope I can be a good friend to you.
Keep writing in, friends. Gabby loves to hear you call.
And you see I'm lonely.
Do you remember me?
I'm so happy to see you, Jonah. Just look how well you've grown.
Yeah, this is just a trailer.
Angel Gabby. Oh, Angel Gabby.
I don't think that he committed the murder. Right? It sounds like he probably...
Oh, Angel Gabby.
He wasn't around when his mom committed the murder. Because she was told explicitly... She told him explicitly to not do it. Yeah, like be somewhere else. Have a truth to tell later. I think the mom committed the murder. Dad is dead, and Gabby told Jonah how to disassemble a gun. I think that it was just hide a gun, not disassemble it. Was it a full disassembly? There was a disassembly? If you read the letters that flash up, it makes it clear that he did it. Okay. Interesting.
Angel Gabby.
She said to take it apart?
Oh, Angel Gabby.
Or at least unload it. Field stripping a gun is, like, difficult? There was a video earlier about TV making kids violent and angry. Yeah. Yeah. I've been streaming on loop. The production quality is really good. I'm not a huge fan of ARGs because I don't like putting in the work, but I liked seeing where they went and trying to theory craft. Oh. Is this even an ARG? It hasn't really been affected by players yet.
Hello, friend Francis. I love to hear you call. Is this a new friend?
That's not good. I think that's like sobbing in the background. The black text representing him is interesting.
Francis.
Yes, but I'm fearful, Angel Zaggy.
Zaggy.
I never know what to say.
Now there's a change in the weather, there's a change in the sea.
That's okay, Francis. I'll show you how to meet someone new. First, you introduce yourself and ask them to do the same.
And from now on, there'll be a change in me.
Hello there. My name is Angel Zag. What's yours? That's a beautiful name. It's wonderful to meet you, and I hope we can be friends.
My walk will be different, my
Maybe stop watching.
Another way to make friends is to share things you like. Can you think of a toy or storybook that's special to you?
Why is Zag kind of what, chat member? Why what are you guys thinking about Zag? There's nothing to latch onto yet. Don't say breedable like I'm supposed to read those words.
Sharing something important lets others learn about what makes you tick.
I like emo skinny twinks with no personality. What can I say? Guys, am I? No.
It's a beautiful day, Francis. We shouldn't take it for granted.
Oh, but Zaggy, how can I have the strength to face the day? All the rain has me shivering.
Oh, Gabby is probably Gabrielle, right?
It's simple, Francis. Respect and penitence gives us the wisdom to face every challenge. It may not make us obviously wise, but it can give us common sense when we need it.
I could certainly use some fortitude.
Strategic wing placement.
Let's start on the path back to your home, Francis. With all this rain, there's a chance the way is washed out.
How will I ever cross? Oh, despair.
You'll never pass if you give in to despair, Francis.
If I try and pause the show.
Let's follow the stream and... You're the one airing this? You aren't at a TV station. How are you doing this?
Technology works.
Are you able to record?
Yeah.
Why did you put the show back on?
I don't know. I thought it'd be fun. What?
What, all of a sudden you got nothing? Fran, do you know this guy? Looks a little old for cartoon rabbits.
Oh, trust me. People don't ever grow up from Lola Bunny, my dude.
I came to find her, genius. What are you doing?
Same. Zag is about to learn some very unholy shit. Please don't upload the furry to the internet.
Hello there. Angel Gabby is... well, I'll be reading your lovely letters for her today. I sure hope you all don't mind. Shall we get started?
He is
Our
breaking
first
the fourth
letters are
wall,
from
yeah.
Super Arcade and Julia. Thanks for writing, you two. They ask what Gabby likes to do when she's not on duty, and what's got her too busy to read y'all's mail. Well, Gabby likes to spend time with her friends when she's not busy, no matter what the activity is. Though, to be honest, her scrapbooking leaves a lot to be desired. As for what's got her so busy when the mail comes... Now this is interesting. Quite a lot of y'all wrote asking about little old me. Callan Dulles, Magic Quill, and Fitta Sealman are all curious about how Gabby and I got to know each other. Well, y'all, to tell you the
Dude, Francis, I'm fucking feeling you right now. Because it's like Francis is trying to make this like a bit that he's like there for. This is a little too real. I just realized. I'm gonna say it anyway. Like, he's like, oh, hey, guys. And everyone's just like, where the fuck is your friend? We don't care about you. That's a fucking vibe right there.
I used to be in a really bad place in life. At my lowest low, I called out for help, and wouldn't you know it, Gabby came.
Don't be mean to
I've been calling her
Francis.
ever since.
Francis is very relatable, and I love him.
Anyway, I've got a letter from Carol O'Andrea here that asks what Francis does for a living. Thanks for writing, friend. I'm an actuary. Our next question is...
What? Actuary. Analyze the financial costs of risk and uncertainty. Yeah, you've got enough anxiety for that to work.
Ivan Blue Cool. Gabby appreciates your letter, Ivan. They want to know if every angel gets their own sword. Isn't Gabby's arsenal impressive? Though I'll tell you, the sword isn't her only weapon. Angel Hares have a vast set of tools at their disposal to ensure they're equipped for every challenge.
I mean, Francis is referencing Saint Francis, right? Or at least that's probably where the name comes from. Saint Francis is the animal-loving saint. Not the furry saint. No. No, he took care of animals.
Here's a little sketch I made of the tool.
He's my mom's favorite saint, actually. And so like she's got a little statue of him out in the backyard, and the cats like to walk by it. My mom names all the cats in the neighborhood. Anyone remember these books? Bruh! Dude! Holy shit, yes? Blueberries for Sal? Mike Mulligan and his fucking steam shovel? Hear how he dug a hole and it got stuck in the hole? Katie and the Big Snow? Dude, all of these. I had these, man. Frog and Toad are friends. No, Frog and Toad are gay lovers, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Holy shit, yes.
She used when we first met. Ain't that neat? Now we've got a letter from Frog. Hello again, Frog. They ask, if someone has to do something bad to survive, are they always a bad person? I've asked the same thing to Gabby once, a long time ago. She told me that no matter why people do bad things, they've always got another chance to do better. I haven't known her to be wrong yet. Now we have one more letter here from Changeling Arts, who asks, how does Francis feel about his new pal there?
Wait, who are you talking to? How long have you been... You know what? We've got bigger fish to fry. Come on.
Oh, well, keep writing in, y'all. Gabby loves to hear you call. Goodbye.
How did he get in the house? Probably through the front door.
His new pal there. Well, let me tell you, since he's gone here, things have been upside down. I try to organize poker night, and he wants to play blackjack. I don't really like it, and I would appreciate it if he acted with a little more decorum.
I love Francis. Zagzag-Real was on the list. Unironically, Francis is the best character. I love Francis. He's doing his best.
Before then, she was always answering her call.
Oh, I'm not really supposed to.
Sure, but this is an exception.
I think Gabby still likes to try to have a lesson.
Teamwork, diligence, Proverbs 27:17. Work with that.
Well, in that...
Proverbs 27:17. Let's look that up. Proverbs 27:17. Iron sharpens iron, and man sharpens the face of his neighbor. What? Faithful are the wounds of a friend. What the fuck? Okay, abstract. Proverbs, this is from jstor.org. Abstract. Proverbs 27:17, iron sharpens iron, and one man sharpens the face of his neighbor, is almost universally seen as positive. Some view the maxim as an example of tough love. Others as rewarding rewording of the verse earlier in the passage. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, 27:6. There's little evidence, however, for these interpretations, which appear to reflect modern connotations of sharpness. In fact, the biblical evidence for parts of a face that are sharp suggests a more negative reading. For sharp eyes or sharp tongue show intent to do violence or bring about destruction. Usage of the LXX verbs for sharpen, which is in Hebrew, and I don't know how to read that, elsewhere confirms this interpretation. Proverbs 27:17 may therefore be stating that just as the iron hammer violently pounds out the soft iron in the smithing process, so too may same gender neighbor engage in a similarly violent act. In the manner that suggests is a little different from that of a contentious wife. Study of the Hebrew and Greek verbs for sharpen suggests that in verse 17, the continuation of the idea of friendship to be avoided. What? What? The fuck is this supposed to mean? Hit a friend with a hasty or spiteful language can do great harm, is the interpretation that BibleRef.com has. Okay, yeah, I kind of get that, sure. Yeah, I read that as hit your friend or your neighbor in the face with a hammer. It's heavily translated, yeah. That's why I'm having a hard time with it. I think it's like what makes the iron stronger, what makes it will also make it more I don't know, fucking weird fucking Bible's got some weird verses, man. It's vaguely about teamwork, maybe?
I don't want you, but I'd hate to lose you. You've got me in between the devil and the deep blue sea. I forgive you, but I can't forget you.
I don't trust Zaggy.
But I don't know you, pal. So how's about keeping the lights on? That'll be enough.
You've got me in between the devil and the deep blue sea.
Sometimes, as Gabby's confidant, I get visions bestowed upon me in my sleep. I like to doodle them down for giggles, and this one came to me Easter morning.
Let's have a look. And you said that was the first morning she didn't? Ah, well, ain't this bupkis? You'd think a kid's flick would keep it simple. Is this the only style you know?
I'm not sure what you mean, Angel Zaggy. That's just exactly as I saw it.
Would you stop calling me Zaggy? She's gotta be so darn traditional. Hey, Pally, I can only get so much done with 8 fingers and a tail. This'll be a lot easier in a setting with more depth. So be straight with me. Can you put anything on the air?
No.
I should hate you, but I guess I love you. You've got me in between the devil and the deep blue sea.
Yeah, I don't trust Gabby, or I don't trust Zaggy. You could stream on Kick, yeah. What if we go to like Pornhub and just stream there? You can see some wild shit on there, man. Does Kick still exist? It does, yeah.
What do you want?
The hub is not accessible in Texas. We've already gone over this. Classic Jesus poster.
I've had many names. What does it matter? What would my name mean to you? Yet, I have told you, we are partners. Tonight our partnership will be consummated. I will show you how strongly it can be welded.
Yeah. Oh, hey, that's the exact same one I've got. Yeah, I got one of those. That's what I'm...
If it ain't Detective Zag Wild. Been a minute, Z. Tell me that's a new client.
Francine, this is Francis.
Of course, I remember you.
Miss Franny.
Don't overdo it on the mints this time, hun.
Franny, we're in a bit of a...
Yeah, always a dame that needs saving. I'll make sure you're not disturbed.
Now give me those documents again, Chief. That's more like it. Starlet finds a new stage, facing grueling new demands. Can she handle the glamour of a life among the stars? Only time
Okay.
will tell.
What do you mean Fred detected?
And this version makes sense to you?
At least we know she's still out there.
Of course she is, silly. Angels can't die.
Oh, because it's a blonde twink.
So
Okay.
what does it mean, Detective?
Let's think. All the clues have to be here. It's how the show works. Finds a new stage.
Angel Hare is about animals, but at this point we've crossed like the Rubicon. And now we're in a completely different setting, but it's the same characters.
Is she coming back?
Like, the characters in the series are sentient and talking. As long as it's a live recording, not a previously recorded version.
My hand. Take it to bind our pact.
That would explain why Zag is like that.
Take my hand and place it on your heart.
This is why I like this a lot better than a lot of analog horror I've seen recently.
Golly pea pineapples, would you look at this? Of course I get a flooded inbox while Z's busy. Well, he did say not to disturb him. Let's see, who do we have first? An inquiry from Busa. You want to know what Zag does in his spare time. I'll tell you what he doesn't do. File business taxes or run around paying bills. No, he just cohorts with all the gals he's constantly saving while reliable old Fran keeps this place from falling apart.
Who's Fran?
Man, I'm telling ya. Next up is a letter from Mike. You want to know if angels are good with bows or prefer swords? Listen, Zag's Daily Carry is a cult police positive 38 special. I prefer something with a bit more firepower myself, but that's just me.
38 is a big enough bullet.
This from Azure Lionheart asking, "Aw, how Zag and I first met. Aren't you a sweetheart?" Well, when Z rolled into town out of nowhere and got roughed up by Donna Renault's gang, who found him in an alley and patched him up? My neighbor. And I eavesdropped on the whole thing and invited myself in. Big strong guy like that on the outs. What self-respecting 30-something single gossip wouldn't? If only I knew what a headache he'd turn out to be. Alright, enough about me. Next letter is from Mr. McJohnson, Meme Jr. III. That's your Christian name, huh? You want to know why Zag likes blackjack more than poker? You're kidding, right? Everyone in town knows a poker dealer broke Z's heart. It's an incredibly personal story, and frankly, none of my business. Let's start wrapping this up, shall we? We've got Steph and Jano asking what the story is behind Wreath. Wreath? Sorry, if it's not in my Rolodex, I don't know him. Nope, that's me, hun. Listen, you need anything else, you just slide in the mail slot, okay? Good old Detective Wild gives every case a chance. Or I do, anyway. Ciao.
I'm a gossip, but it's none of my business. That's a vibe. What era is this animation supposed to be from? It kind of feels like Space Ghost or like yeah, Dick Tracy maybe?
Don't worry. I'm right here for you, Jonah. Good job. Now it's your turn to hide. But don't leave the room. That's cheating.
Harvey Birdman.
Just look how
Not the new
well
ones. The Shadow. There are a lot of like
Hello, Jonah. I'll
cartoons of
always
this
come when
style.
you call, Jonah.
60s era Hanna-Barbera. Gabby is like, I mean, she helped with murder.
Oh, Angel Gabby.
Sure. Yeah, Wreath of Life is the company. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck you explain streaming to a 1950s detective. I'm also curious where this is happening. Oh, okay.
Oh my, demon hair boxes.
All right, let's go.
And when it's 12 o'clock, we climb the stairs.
Would you look at that?
For nobody
Yeah, that'd be a good question to have asked before you
That's
gave him power.
classified, pal.
and my shadow.
Don't worry about it.
there?
We're associates. I'm not her dad, pal. I don't care for her hand-holding approach, but her work's none of my business. You ask me, kids are smart. Show them what to do, they'll figure it out without the song and dance. Look, buddy, I need you to slow down and ask yourself an important question right now. Think
Why are people not thirsting over Zag now that he's human? It's
about your little rabbit friend and really ask, do you want to know? Or do you want her back? Huh?
Can we have both?
Oh goodness, it's Gabby.
No?
Gabs!
Oh my god, that's weird. Can I say something horrendously cursed? What is the point of Twitch chat if not for that? This is the OST. It's neat. Yeah, I actually really like the way that this is done.
Hey, Gabriel, it's me. Can you hear me? Say something, Fran. Do the call.
Oh. Oops.
Gabby? Oh, Angel Gabby?
Francis? Zagzagow! Where are you? Jonah? Oh, Jonah.
Did you need to pin that Luigi guy?
I'm sorry.
He's a big kid. He can handle himself. Are you okay?
He's right. You're so capable now.
You went away too far. You stayed away.
Oh my god, Gabby, no. She's trying to help everyone on the internet. Baby, no. That's so sad.
You need me to come to you.
You're all grown up, Jonah.
Excuse you? Didn't you say she was your friend?
It's very kind of you to put others before yourself, Jonah. But you don't have to be scared. It's true that you're not a child.
Oh god, that hurts,
I
man.
can't help you how I once did. But it's kind of fun, isn't it? You can be anything you want now, Jonah. Just like I always knew you could.
You certainly aren't how I remember.
Okay, we don't have to get dramatic. Are you grounded, Gabs? You better.
Yeah, I'm in this photo and I don't want to be.
Don't know. There are so many voices calling. It isn't like before, Zagzagow.
Millions of TVs, apparently, that don't run on time locks. The kid knows the lay of the new landscape. I don't know. I don't care for it myself.
We've adapted before.
Yeah, but back then, we had help.
Would it bother you, Jonah? If I'm not the perfect guardian you remember? If things didn't stay the way they were and I needed you too?
What? You want a guy on the outside again?
And now you can be the same.
Wow, holy shit. I'm gonna have mega autism about this. Yeah, that got me a little misty too. Like, this is like... The idea that, like... First off, she's overextending herself. She can't save everyone. In a very similar way to, like... I mean, someone mentioned Elmo being like, how you guys doing? And everyone was like, fucking not good, Elmo. Fucking real goddamn bad right now. I'm really glad they didn't go the spooky evil route. This has so much more heart and love than a fuck ton of analog horror, where it's just like, oh, the VHS tape is cursed. You know? The spooky bit is knowing that there was a murder that was committed in, like... And then, like, yeah, it's like... I honestly kind of started walking away from analog horror because all too often it's just like, oh, look, it's a fucking creepy fella. And he starts watching the thing again. Like, why? Fucking why? You know? I got the link for the game. I'll play in a second. Like, so many arcs are just like, I've seen this before, but this one like took that script and changed it just a fucking enough for it to make sense and be like fresh. Like, it's okay to ask for help, and also it's also okay to realize when you're giving too much of yourself. This is like really fucking important stuff to say, and murder is okay. 3 very important things to know. Has a very good meaning. This hits different. The reason he's trying to like go back is like, this is weird, and then he fucks it up by like streaming it, and then he's like, I gotta like fix it. You know? Like, I fucked up and I made her like worse. I hurt her. I have to fix it. It makes sense that he still cares and is still looking into this situation rather than, you know, just, I don't know. Oh man, I gotta find out what's going on. And it's like, no, the fuck you don't. People give me shit for my ghost story where I saw some fucked up shit and left. And I'm like, you want to know what happens to the people who see fucked up shit and don't leave? They fucking die. Right? Like, they get horror movies made about them. So, like...
Who's this? Why, it's Angel Gabby, your very own guardian angel. She'll watch over you while you sleep.
Merch ad.
And she plays so
Cat.
well with others. With a soft exterior that makes her perfect for hugging and holding. Bring Angel Gabby home today. There's a limited number of Angel Gabby dolls, so get yours while supplies last. Never be alone, never be afraid. The only guardian angel that you can see and hold. Angel Gabby from Keith Publishing. Get yours today. It's everything you could need for a charming afternoon, with hours of entertainment in store.
Who are you? You're expecting somebody, Mrs.
Do you have confirmation this is a limited supply item? But look at that interior satin lining. This is a collector's item. This will
Oh,
last a
that's
while.
wonderful. It's packaged in a VHS case.
Get yours today.
I thought Zag was going to be evil, but Zag is just a detective. I'm going to be real with you guys. I legitimately thought this was going to be just another shit analog horror. And it's not. Also, this is that video I was talking about earlier. This goes harder than it has any fucking right to. It's for once, well, it is scary. You know? It's scary, but it's like, it's a more existential dread. Ah, it was a year ago.
Oh, guardian angel, please hear me, I pray.
I like when things are not just the same shit. This took the formula of so many other analog horror things and spun it where I legitimately didn't know it was coming. And that's so fucking rare for me. That I see something and I'm like, I don't know where this is going. Like, not to like act like I'm the smartest guy in the room, but some of these are so fucking common. It's a scary in the, I'm watching these cartoons to feel safer from the bad things that are happening around me during these childhood years, but my brain can't stop thinking about them in the background. It fucking kind of hurts, man. Like, you're an adult now. Like, this thing that protected you as a child, like a blanket, you know, where you would just hide in the bed. Man, I'm gonna fucking cry if I think about this too hard. This is a fucking good ass series. It's like, it's a different emotion than fear. You know? What a simple, like, just make the fucking analog horror not evil. Like, I didn't even think of that as an idea, but it's fucking legit. It's like grief. It's not really, it's like, it's that uncomfortable thing that happens when parents and caregivers try and take care of a child. And so you have to teach them really fucked up things, like put the, you know, you can lock a door by putting a chair under the door handle, so then it can't open. You know? It's also, it doesn't like hammer you over the head with the emotions. I feel like there's so many like fucking shows trying to be Steven Universe. It gave me the feeling that moment you realize your parents were human, not superheroes. Oh my god, yeah, that's it. Whatever that vibe means. Yeah, it doesn't force feed you what you need to feel. It just... I also like it that this series treats you as intelligent enough to, like, feel things on your own. I just got here. What's this about? Go watch it. I'm not telling you. I fucking can't, man. It's too good. We can play the video game. I love how crusty this GIF is. Let me go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, y'all. Give me like, you should check out the creators. I'm certain they'd be happy to know how they made you feel. Yeah, 100%. 2 minutes. BRB. This series hurt me in a good way. Thank you. We'll be okay. It'll be okay. I love you, sweetheart. Alright, I'm back. Wife home. Wife good? Yeah. I mean, we're both just kind of nervous about the whole move thing. Let me go ahead and pull up the game. It'll work out. It will. I just need it to work out. We need to get the fuck out of here. So this is for a visual novel game jam?
Hello there. My name is Angel Gabby, and I can't wait to have fun learning with you.
Oh, this is so crusty. It's perfect. Okay, standard, like,
If you see your name in the book, click on it to continue your learning adventure. If you don't see your name, type it at the bottom and click on the arrow to continue.
Okay. Let's go with Rev.
Welcome back, Jonah. It's always good to see you. You've picked a wonderful time to visit the forest. A hot air balloon has stopped by, and it's so much fun to fly through the clouds. But before you can ride, you've got to collect 3 tickets.
Your new name is Jonah. Also a very religious name.
Luckily, you can get them by playing games with your forest friends. There's lots to do. It looks like Francis has gotten himself into trouble. Silly Francis. You better go there first to see if you can help. When you're done, the stream has been growing some interesting flora that could use some investigating. The last stop is my house. It's so much fun to go cloud watching when you live in one. Once you've collected all 3 tickets, you can go for a ride in the hot air balloon. Do you have any questions before beginning?
Quite a few, actually.
Because that's your name, silly. You're so funny sometimes.
Let me check my text real quick. Nothing.
Are there any other questions I can help you with?
No, I think I got this.
Great. Remember, I'll be watching over you, so you can click on me anytime you need help. We better go check on Francis first.
Okay.
Oh my. Did Gabby send you to help me out?
Yes. How can I help?
Oh, it's so dreadful. You see, demon hairs keep popping up everywhere. If we don't stop them soon, I fear they'll overrun the whole forest. I heard you're collecting tickets for that hot air balloon. Well, I just so happen to have a ticket right here, and I'm supposed to give it to whoever can help me wipe these bothersome demon hairs. If you click on that mallet, you can use it to wipe...
Fecal Wang, thank you for the 2 years of support.
Remember, though, demon hairs aren't always as obvious as a rabbit with horns. Sometimes they're subtle, so try to keep an eye out.
Audio makes things a little off.
Those tricky demon hairs. I know they're around here somewhere. We don't have to wait around all day making a big deal out of this.
Rimpy should have music or a volume slider. Yeah, by hitting escape, it kind of fucked things up, I think. Isn't that cheating?
Cheating? No, I don't think it's very helpful to think like that. We just adapted a little. There's nothing wrong with that. So, congratulations on receiving your first ticket. See you later. And remember, this is our little secret.
I feel like we just lied. Oh, that's so jank looking.
You go. You're doing...
Okay.
You should visit the stream next to see what's been growing there. Nature... You should go see what's going on
Just
by the
seeing
stream.
if there was another.
Hey, if there's some words over there, you can match your spell or something. Sounds like a whole lot of fun.
Oh.
You're almost there. Meet me at my cloud house and you can earn your last ticket. There are all kinds of fun clouds to see. Meet me at my cloud house and you can get your last... I'm so glad you could come. Let me officially welcome you to my house in the clouds, Jonah.
You really live in a cloud?
That's right. Isn't it wonderful? I'm so glad you could come. Let me officially welcome you to my house in the clouds, Jonah.
Looks nice.
Thank you, Jonah. I'm glad you think so. I hope you can find some peace here. I'm so glad you could come. There are all kinds of beautiful clouds to look at when you live up in the sky. Watching them drift by always helps me relax. I bet we can even find some clouds that look the same. Click on a cloud to reveal its shape, and find the matching pairs until the skies are all clear. Once you're done, I'll give you your last ticket.
Okay. I don't know what that one's supposed to be. Thanks. A wing? Oh, I guess so.
You did it! A clear sky can be just as lovely as a cloudy one. Isn't it great that beauty can take so many forms? Now, let's get you that ticket. Wait a minute. There's something strange about your tickets, Jonah. Please be honest with me. Did you earn all of these fair and square?
Not really, no.
I'm glad you trust me enough to be honest with me, Jonah. I'm sure Francis had his reasons for giving you a ticket without earning it, but it's wrong for him to drag you into his lie.
Yeah.
Let's go back and talk to Francis together. I want to have a word with him, and I think you could learn from it too.
Yeah, I didn't want to lie.
Hello there, Gabby. Shouldn't y'all be up in the air balloon by now?
Francis, do you want to tell me why you would give Jonah a ticket when he didn't earn it?
Well, we tried to play the game, but it didn't work, so I felt bad. I just didn't want him to miss out on any fun.
I'm sure that was part of it. But do you think you might have had another reason, Francis? Maybe a more selfish one?
Oh, I'm sorry, Gabby. I was scared. I know I've got inner demons, and I didn't want to get whacked on the outside for what I've got.
Francis, you are way too quiet.
It's all right, Francis. Nobody is without fault. But you shouldn't hide from your shortcomings. I'm glad you were able to come around to the truth. But you still cheated Jonah out of a game, and you still have to address your inner demons.
I know, Gabby. Click on the mallet and you can whack any demon hairs you see.
It's all right, Jonah. Go on. Just click on the mallet, and I'll help Francis do what must be done.
I understand.
This is for your own good, Francis.
What?
I hope that's a valuable lesson for you both.
Oh.
I'll never run from my demons again, Gabby. I promise.
We'll see about that. But for now, you've got a hot air balloon to catch, Jonah. Here's your third ticket.
It does have Jumpstart
I'll see you
vibes,
in
doesn't
the
it?
skies.
That's what that was the game I was thinking of. What's Jumpstart? It was a edutainment game from the 90s. It was a series. They had like different grade levels up to what, maybe 5th grade? It was a learning series. Yeah, in another series, Francis would have been murdered. If you're in Europe, you wouldn't know Jumpstart. Leapfrog devices, holy shit.
Hello there.
But this game has that exact vibe. What a hell of a series. The Tanagram section was bugged. Dude, I had Magic School Bus goes to the bottom of the goddamn ocean, and I had no idea how to get past this one part. You can apparently contact this series on Twitter. What's their at? I was too old for Blue's Clues art time game, but I watched some Blue's Clues because I didn't have friends. Yeah, the ocean stuff was cool. I just couldn't do it. East Patch and Hannah Manga 9. You know what? Let's go ahead and just like pull them up on stream real quick. Yeah, here's one of them. And then here, let me link that to y'all. I did see the thing they did for Fat Nuts, yes. And then Hannah. Sadly, I don't Twitter. If you thought this series was good, give them some love. Here's Hannah's. They're twins? Oh, I guess they are. They got the same last name. Homestuck's not actually trending. I heard that a Nazi got his name revealed, and if you type it on Twitter, will ban you. So whatever you do not type out Hans Christian Grebner is Stone Toss. Yeah, Stone Toss has been a fucking asshat for the longest time. And he looks exactly like what I expected a neo-Nazi to look like. One that only does stuff on the internet. He's still around. He's still around, yeah. Like, literally exactly the kind of guy that you would think. Why is JoeCat trending? Probably not actually trending. Sometimes it pretends like stuff like Homestuck's trending for me. And it's not actually trending. I'll click on these things to see what they are, just so I can be in the loop, and then it's like, whatever. This is why you turned off trends. Yeah, I turned it back on so I knew what was going on Twitter. Yeah, hold on. East Patch and just watched Angel Hare with chat. Almost made me and a few chat members cry. Thank you. Oh yeah, he's circumcised, and because he was circumcised, he his dick don't work right, which is based. Like, it's too dry. Why is that based? I don't want him to have any joy in this world. Stone Toss isn't meant to be funny. Stone Toss is meant to be like, hey, are you aware that yeah, I mean, it's fucked about circumcision, but awesome that a Nazi is unhappy. You know? And then it was confirmed that he was this other similar art style guy, which I thought was already confused. This week has been wild. Yeah, Andrew Tate got fucked because one of his simps ended up saying, oh yeah, I got a message from him saying that he's going to be around and he's going to skip out of town, even though he was told not to. And they ended up arresting him again because, yeah. Which is funny as shit. Like, Andrew Tate is what actual human trafficking looks like, where they pretend to love you, and you're not quite sure if they do. It's not like run up to someone and kidnap them off the street. You know? It's very rare. Stone Toss is in Texas. Go kick his ass. I'm not gonna dox him. I'm gonna get the fuck out of Texas. Yeah, love you. If you look up how he was doing it, it's actually like that. That's how it's done. Unfortunately, when a lot of human trafficking is done. Texas is a good place to be a streamer. The taxes are better, et cetera, et cetera. Gotta go before they ban Twitch. I mean, those hot tub streams, man. Running a human trafficking ring and pyramid scheme at the same time has its risks. It's been a bad week for depraved, morally bankrupt incels. Yeah. Why is Homestuck trending? It's not. Not really. I honestly might look into NordVPN. There was apparently a new art on Tumblr. I need to go pull that up. Give me half a second to do so. It was sent by Count Cannoli. Let's check and see if there was any art on RevFart as well. Nothing there. Let's check my inbox. Joe has a question. My first RevFart. I'm sorry if it sucks. I hope you enjoy Moomin Crow. Rev Moomin Crow. It's cute. It's me as like a Moomin, and then I've got a cat, and I got a knife. Peace Hammer 40k. We should just do some wholesome anarchy. That's adorable. Thank you. I fucking love Moomin. You guys should go watch Moomin. You know? if you guys have like bad vibes going right now, go watch some Moomin. You really need it in your life. Please fart again. Yes. Check to see there's not any art on the Discord. Yeah. Thank you for this. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you didn't, let me know. If you did, let me know. Either way. I will see you guys tomorrow with something. Don't know what yet, but I'll see you then. All right. Bye. Yeah, we'll do a raid. We'll figure out who to raid once I'm done.